Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see you. I'm Automobile.tn, your master of ceremony for today. Today, we are launching the media event of Hyundai Venue. Welcome to all of you today. Make sure your mobile phones are on silent mode. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank all the participants who joined us today. It is an honor to have you here. I would also like to thank Hyundai Motors for creating the opportunity to introduce a new vehicle here in Tunisia. Today's star is probably Hyundai Venue, in line with the message, be center stage. We look forward to your role as the main character next to us today. Before we meet today's star, we will invite someone to greet the stage with a welcome message. Please give a warm round of applause to Mr. Régional, CEO of Hyundai Motor Company.
Good morning, everyone. Your Excellency, dear member of media and valued guests, مرحبا بكم في تونس الخضراء. On behalf of Hyundai Motor Tunisia and our strategic partners, Hyundai Motor Company, Middle East and Africa headquarters, and our fellow Hyundai general distributor in the region, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the capital of our beautiful country, Tunisie. We are very grateful for all of you for taking time from your busy schedules to join us in this unique driving experience on the Hyundai Venue, the newest and the most beautiful member of Hyundai SUV family and our A segment, offering both the considered and important and growing segment of automotive market across the region and in Tunisie. We are very proud of Hyundai Motor market leadership here in Tunisia. This success in the combination of ever-flourishing and resilient relationship we have with our dear customer in our company, which resulted to the remarkable achievement. I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time with us today. Our colleague from our side and the Nations League all look forward to interacting with each one of you during the day. I'm sure that you will enjoy driving Hyundai Venue and the exciting program that we have planned for you here in Tunis. So have a great day and enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words of welcome. Let's hear from another person. Please give a warm round of applause to Mr. Jason Yu, Head of Customer Experience Team at Hyundai Motor Company.
Good morning. Good to see you guys again. This is the first time we're gathering this year, right? I see some familiar faces, and welcome everyone. Welcome media. Welcome our distinguished guests. I'd like to thank Mr. Sun, Ambassador to Tunisia, here. I don't know where to start. Let me think. I've been getting a lot of questions from the people, everywhere. Why are we doing this in Tunisia? And I want to tell you a short story about why we're doing this new car venue in this venue in Tunisia. I think it was right before Qatar World Cup. I don't want to mention the World Cup to Tunisian people, but we had a regional partner convention in Morocco. And this is the annual event that we do. We invite about 75 distributors around our region. It's a gathering. We speak about our business portfolio, our strategy, so on and so forth. And in the evening, we give the awards to, for example, the best sales distributor, the best service distributor, best PR distributor, so on. And it was to my attention that I had to choose the best marketing distributor. So, I said there's 75 distributors. I had to look at what they did, right? I had to give to someone that did good. And I looked at all the distributors. It was very fierce competition. And it caught to my attention that Tunisia, although the number of sales is relatively lower than the other distributors, I saw their work, how they're committed. I don't want to be any disrespect to the Saudi distributors we have here, right? But, it is a small country, small market, but I saw the willingness, right? I saw the heart. And I was like, okay, it was my decision, so I pronounced Tunisia to be the best marketing distributor last year. And I was telling Mr. Adi about it, and then I have to think about, okay, I should give him some kind of reward or award because he did something very nice. So then it was in Morocco, the sunset of Morocco, we were talking, and I know this year we have a lot of cars to watch. We start with QX, the Venue, and we have a few more cars coming out this year. And then I thought this was a perfect place, maybe a perfect car to introduce in Tunisia. I asked him, and as soon as I asked him, I saw his face. I was like, wow, I want to do it. I can do it. We can do it. Because to be honest, we never did anything outside of GCC or never did a launching in Africa. But I took the risk. I was like, okay, as my cousin always say, the biggest risk is not to take a risk. So we took the risk, and I saw his face, I saw his willingness, his passion. So 4 months later, we're here in Tunisia to introduce the new Venue. But in the meantime, I heard the news that Tunisia is #1 here we are #1 market share in Tunisia. So congratulations. My speech should be a little bit short, but so today we are introducing the new Venue. It's a small segment A SUV. It's the last piece of our SUV lineup. Very attractive. It's targeted towards young people. You will get a chance to drive it as usual. We will have the product introduction. Our colleague will introduce you, and we will have the Q&A as well. In the evening, we will have also gala dinner for you to gather together, talk to each other, and talk about the car as well. So with that, I'll leave. If you have any questions, we're here all day to answer your questions. And so please enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Yu. Now it's time to meet the star of today's media event. Please cheer for the B center stage Hyundai Venue. Please give a huge round of applause. The Hyundai Venue has arrived in Tunisia. We would like to introduce you to Hyundai's new launched model. Today's presentation will be a brief introduction to B-Center Stage Hyundai Venue. Later, we will take the time to answer your questions. First of all, I'd like to invite a product expert to introduce this event's star. Please give a big round of applause to Miss Jessica Avenido, Product Team Manager at Hyundai Motor Company, EMEA Headquarters.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good morning to everyone. My name is Jessica Avenido. I am from Hyundai Motor Company, Middle East and Africa Headquarters. And today, I am very pleased to be here with you all and present our new Hyundai Venue urban crossover. To complete our Hyundai SUV segment lineup, Hyundai Venue was developed to capture SUV A segment market. Tech-savvy Gensers who are independent-minded, single or young starting families in their 20s to 30s, and these are individuals who value style and leadership and lead an active lifestyle. Let's go through the exterior design elements. Our front design has a fresh and slightly rebellious look. The front profile includes the expansive dark chrome grille with arrays of rectangles, if you see here. The standard halogen headlamps and with two multi-focus reflectors does the job efficiently. And the optional LED headlamps and DRLs elevates the lighting performance as well as creating a premium look. The two-section front bumper features a matte black lower fascia fitted with a silver skid plate reinforcing Venue's rugged masculine persona. From side profile of the car, a generous amount of black cladding has been applied along the lower section of the doors, creating a unifying effect with cladding that encircles the wheel wells. The turn signals are cleverly incorporated into the side mirror housing. Chrome-coated door handles provides a nice upscale touch. The 15-inch steel rims with full-size cover are standard, and you have a choice of 16-inch two-tone diamond-cut alloy wheel to further embellish the side look of the car. Our Hyundai Venue's rear architecture features three distinctive layers that begins with a low and wide foundation. The bumper incorporates a matte black fascia strips that echoes the front design. Running horizontally between two corner fog lights is the fascia black strip that underpins the impression of a strong, stable stance. And lastly, the unique tail lamps that are neatly integrated into rear quarter panel tailgates. Our Hyundai Venue may be small on the outside, but it is surprisingly big on the inside. Venue delivers a surprising amount of cabin space with a high degree of functionality. A simplified horizontal line creates a sense of openness and roominess, promoting the feeling of safety and comfort. We have the height adjuster for the driver's comfort and all-digital 4.2-inch cluster which displays a wide variety of driving information. And on those beautiful days, you can use the power-operated sunroof to experience the joys of open-air driving. For the rear cabin space, we have a standard bench-type folding seat. And for extra measure of versatility, split folding type rear seats are optional. Along with rear ventilation is the C-type USB charging ports for comfort and convenience of back passengers. Our interior designer has put an extra measure of youthful appeal. We have two-tone gray seats for a classic but neutral tone that never goes out of fashion, and denim two-tone for customers seeking for more distinctive look. Performance and safety. Venue's Kappa engines are among the lightest and most efficient in its class. This small but powerful 3-cylinder fuel-sipping engine is equipped with gasoline direct injection system and single-scroll turbocharger, delivering an outstanding amount of fuel economy of 16.8 kilometers per liter thanks to its high power-to-weight ratio. The engine is paired with 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission gearbox that delivers a silk-smooth gear shift with outstanding efficiency. Manual transmission is also available in selected parts of the region. You can also enjoy driving experience with drive mode selector, which offers a choice of normal, eco, or sports mode that adapt to a change in driving condition. Now, drive with a complete peace of mind knowing that you and your family are well protected. We have a 6-airbag system and child anchor system for greatly enhanced safety. Along with backup camera, we also provide a dynamic parking guide to secure maximum accessibility. And to elevate your driving experience, we have the auto cruise control and static bending lights. Last but not the least, the tire pressure monitoring system, which increases your safety on the road by helping you maintain a proper tire pressure. Venue offers a superior convenience and advanced connectivity features. The high-definition 8-inch display features Bluetooth connectivity to pair with your smartphones. Phone controls are right at your fingertips and includes voice command functionality. Venue's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system adopts the latest technologies to maximize energy efficiency and deliver many years of reliable use. The climate control knobs and buttons are ideally positioned and are perfectly sized and spaced for simple, intuitive operation. And together with full automatic air conditioning system is the cluster ionizer to help to eliminate odors and keeping the cabin environment pure and clean. And among other amazing features are safety windows and electric folding side mirrors, rear seat center armrests with cup holders and adjustable headrests, and of course, the smart key with push-button start features. And perhaps one of the most important factors in buying your car is choosing the right color that fits your personality and style. Hyundai Venue offers 6 unique exterior colors, plus optional 2-tone colors that complements the dramatic design of the car. A contrasting roof available in 3 colors: white, the red color, and blue. You have a choice of 3 exterior configurations, and we have 16 test rides waiting outside. So let's check out all the amazing features of our new Hyundai Venue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jessica Venido, for your valuable presentation. Now let's invite product experts for Q&A questions. Mr. Jabin Lee, Head of Product Team, Hyundai Motor Company, MEA Headquarters, and Mr. Mohammed Badwan, Head of Marketing, Hyundai Motors Company, MEA Headquarters. Please join us on stage. Please raise your hand if you have any questions.
Can you open the mic, please? Yes.
I would imagine that you would have 3 grades or trims on the Venue. So on the top level Venue, I don't see an all-wheel drive system on it. Why not have that system on the Venue? My other question is...
Easy.
This is an entry-level car, which I understand the philosophy of having this car in that segment. But you had the Kona as an entry level before that. Do you believe, or I know you guys have not announced the prices yet for the car, but I feel there is a cannibalization between the prices of the top trim between the Venue and the Kona. So how do you distinguish clearly the definition between the customer base of the Venue and the Kona? As Kona is doing very well in our market. It's very important. It's with the gasoline engine and the hybrid as well. So it really established itself. So the fear is in the top level, I would say, trim, I could potentially see that there's going to be a cannibalization in between. My last question. Can you talk about the advantages of having a 3-cylinders engine in that car? Why? And why they choose the 3-cylinder? I mean, you could have got a 4-cylinder. As our market still not yet understand the benefit of the 3 cylinders. So can you shed light on the benefit from your perspective to choose that kind of engine or powertrain in the car?
Thank you. I thought we had a deal with easy questions. So the first one, it's easy. So we admit 4x4 is not available for the Venue right for now, since it's covering the entry market, and we have took a look at the take ratio of our other SUVs in the market. And then maybe since we're considering to like penetrate through the a little bit younger, not considering any like off-road drivers, maybe due to the limitation of our development, we decided not to open a 4-wheel drive for the Venue. Regarding the second question was about the pricing, right? Regarding the Kona and the Venue, like I drive a Palisade, so maybe for me it looks similar size, but anyway, Venue is under 4 meters, so we consider as the A segment. Kona, the new one coming in May or June, is going to be bigger than 4.3 meters. So eventually, you can differentiate the size and the new style from the Kona and Venue. And pricing, we need to check, but for sure, since Kona has a 1.6 turbo engine and also the hybrid, it's definitely more expensive than Venue. And the third question was, what was it? I would rather like to say 3-cylinder turbo engine. Actually, for me, this is something really big because when we were launching the Venue in 2019, when we were considering to launch the Venue, we had a very, very long conversation and meetings with Korea, us, and R&D, and decided maybe to spice up the lineup and do some differentiation. We decided to match it as the downside turbo engine with a DCT to show how this small car could perform in the roads. So engine-wise, it might be small, and a lot of people in our R&D center were worried that Middle East and African region usually considers the size of the engine rather than the power. But we were able to convince them, and today I would like each one of you to feel how agile and fast responding this car is. Thank you.
And to add to Mr. Jabin, it's about the practicality. You know, the target customer for this model, our objective is to give them something practical for them. So I think this is one of the reasons that we introduced this engine, 1.0 turbo.
I would consider this is much of, like, driving is much fun rather than the 4-cylinder NA engine. 1.0 turbo matching with a 7 DCT is considered to be one of the best combination for this size of this segment.
And today, after you drive it, you can tell us also.
Fueling economy also, as we said, it's almost 17 kilometers per liter, so it's very, very competitive.
Next, yes.
Hi, I'm Drsha Zamzami from Jeddah. I'm a driving trainer. Thank you to welcome us here. Thank you. My question is, what do you think when the Venue will be in Saudi Arabia, will be available? And the other question, in my opinion, it's more feminine like Kona. In Saudi Arabia, Kona is, how can I say it, more female, they use it. So is it like this? We can consider it like this.
اسأليني سؤالك في العربي عشان أشرح له إياه. يعني أنت بتحكي إنه السيارة الكونا associated مع البنات.
It will be in Saudi Arabia first.
السيارة موجودة هلا بالسعودية, available بالشوروم, available already. يعني you can go today and you can buy the car or tomorrow maximum. It's available in all Saudi Arabia. هلا الشق الثاني من سؤالك عم تسألي.
There is one more thing. We didn't see it till now, so you didn't.
No, today our regional campaign after the launch, we will launch it in the Saudi Arabia. So the campaign will starting from today or tomorrow maximum. So you will see it in the showroom venue.
Okay, thank you. And the other question, it seems for me it's look like Kona.
Yeah, okay.
So we can consider it's more feminine car.
Okay.
In Saudi Arabia, more female, they use Kona.
Yes.
Most of them,
yes,
we can say it. So for Venue, what is the difference between Venue or Kona? If we say the women, they will use it. So
I think during the presentation of our colleague Jessica, she mentioned our target customer. So basically, we are not targeting the woman. I'm talking now about Saudi Arabia market. I'm not talking about the region. So we are not targeting only the woman for this. We are targeting the young generation with the single people. So it's not for the woman only. It's for both. For both, yeah. So we will not target the woman. And just to mention about the Kona quickly, our new communication for Kona, the new Kona, we will not only targeting also women. We will target everyone. in Saudi Arabia. I'm talking about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, this is what I don't like actually.
Yeah.
Because always whenever they mention Kona, they say it for women.
No,
I said why? So most of women they use it.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question.
شباب واحد عنده سؤال ولا كيف؟ ميديا. اوكي هاني داغستاني.
هاني.
Just one question. First of all, my name is Hani Dagestani, social media influencer in the automotive sector. Just one question about the Venue. Is there any plan to have Venue in line or in brand, such as sporty car or powerful engine car?
We are always monitoring the needs regarding the N brand or maybe electrification. So yeah, so there is a N-line version for other region. So we are considering to open it also for our region. Yes.
What about EV?
Currently, I cannot say everything. We do have a plan for an EV version covering this segment, but not as a Venue EV, but maybe trying to find a more smarter way to start it. So we are considering a dedicated EV covering a small SUV market also. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hani, since you mentioned the EV, we are doing the research, we are doing the study to understand more about the EV, since most of the media are here. So we will start our communication for the EV maybe May or June this year. So stay tuned. So you will hear a lot from our side about the EV.
Great.
We would like to listen from questions from the Tunisian media. Even if you want to ask a question in French, please do. Our colleague will translate it to us, unless Jabin understands the French language.
Oui.
Okay. Yeah. So any question from the Tunisian media, please shoot it to us.
سؤال هنا.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Please. Okay. عبد الله after بعديها. Okay. تفضل.
محمد نبيل سعودي سبيد.
شرفنا.
سؤالي ان السياره موجوده في بعض دول الشرق الاوسط مثل السعوديه، ليش الحين اتجاه السياره؟ يعني اللي قبل ليش ما جاتنا فينيو من قبل؟
We just launched the Venue now. ما كانت موجوده، اجت قبل على ساوث افريكا بس مش عندنا. يعني هذا قرار اداري انه ناخر الفينيو لهذا الوقت، بس ما في سبب معين صراحه، يعني ما في سبب اقدر احكي لك اياه، مش موجود.
كامل شابي ماغازين سيارتي. Bonjour. Est-ce que vous pouvez expliquer quelles sont les évolutions entre l'ancien modèle et ce modèle au niveau design, au niveau de technologie embarquée, etc. Merci.
You are asking about the design. This is Riyad, can you help us translate the question?
This one.
Anyone can help us?
تفضلي.
Okay. Oh, please, can you help us to translate the question?
So he mainly asked about the new features compared to the previous model. Well, actually, like previous similar model, what's new in terms of design, but also in terms of motorization also? That's your question? So, voilà.
He's asking, okay. Features compared to the previous model, but we don't have this the first time.
This is the first model, yeah.
First model, on the A segment, SUV segment, A segment. This is the first model. So we cannot compare it with the previous one because this is the first model we introduced, the Venue. Yeah, Venue. Okay. Yes.
Bonjour, Imen Nuer à Business News. Vous avez dit que le véhicule était déjà vendu dans certains pays du Moyen-Orient. Est-ce que vous pouvez nous spécifier quand il sera lancé dans les autres pays? Et est-ce que ce modèle sera vendu en Tunisie? Et si vous pouvez nous donner une fourchette de prix, puisque concrètement le véhicule il est vendu. Merci.
So Madame, donc, c'est par rapport au, encore une fois, parce que je n'ai pas bien écouté votre question, donc encore une fois, c'était... Oui. De la région, d'accord. D'accord. So basically, Mrs. from Business News, right? You are Mrs. Mrs. Emanuela says, regarding, she's basically asking when will this vehicle be available here in the region and particularly in Tunisia? That's the first question. And the second question, how about the price? Thank you.
Okay, for the car, I think Mr. Mahdi can answer the question about, I think the car available now in Tunisia, right? And the price.
No price. We'll decide later for the price, but today we have the old Venue, the 1.6 liter, but the new one, so it's 1.0. It's different car and different features. The cars are already here in Tunisia. They are under homologation, so maybe we can start selling within 2 or 3 weeks. But we have already some units here in Tunisia. And regarding price, we will announce it, but it will be less than the actual, as the engine size is less, 1.0. So
Thank
less
you,
tax.
Thank you, Mr. Mahdi. Okay, let's have the last question. Last question.
Hello.
Okay, I have 2 questions, 1 and 2. Okay, please.
Farouk Zoueri, so Automobile.tn. We had a model that was sold in the Tunisian market called Hyundai Creta, the Creta. It's a little bit similar to the Venue. Do you plan to continue to sell the Creta in our markets, in the region in general? Thank you.
Oh, yes, of course we are going to continue selling the Creta. So this, what we can call is the A and B SUV segment these days are like the red ocean. And it's the biggest growing segment. So Creta will continue cover the young family, as a young family SUV, who need to put baby seats in the rear. Okay, and then we are also going to expand the Creta. It also has a long wheel version, and then we're going to also bring a Creta N-line version. This Venue will be more considered as a youngster SUV who doesn't have kids yet, or who usually drives by themselves. So the positioning and targeting is a little bit different.
Thank you. Last question from
محمد العشري معك جلف تايمز. كنت في زيارة للصين وسألت سؤال يعني سأل لي إن تعرف عدد العلامات موجودة قد إيه للصينية؟ فأنا قلت له قبل السؤال ولا بعد السؤال يعني. أنا كنت بزيارة للصين وسألتهم أنتوا ماشيين على نفس خطى هيونداي في الخطة نفسها؟ فقال لي أيوه. وسألني عدد العلامات الصينية تعرفها قد ايه؟ قلت له قبل السؤال ولا بعد السؤال لأن كتير ابتدت تنزل فالمنافسة شديدة جدا فأنا عايز أعرف هيونداي إيه اللي محضراه لفكرة المنافسة دي الخطة المستقبلية.
He's asking about our plan to defend ourselves from our rivals, the Chinese. So
This is our biggest weapon to defend. Yes, definitely. One for sure. And then what I would like to say is Hyundai is performing very well. It's a proven global brand based on safety, quality, design, also these days connectivity also. And the Chinese models, we know the price-wise they are very competitive, but I would like to say they are still not a proven brand globally. They were Chinese local. But Hyundai, we have been showing off what we can do globally for over like a couple decades. Yes.
Yeah, Mohammed, to add, this is the last comment to add. Hyundai will never compromise the quality over the price. So we will keep doing high quality models with high safety, regardless of the amount. Because Chinese now, they are killing everyone with the price. But we will keep our strategy, our direction about the quality and the safety. Yeah, thank you. So I think that's conclude our Q&A. Thank you, Jabin. Thank you, guys, and we really appreciate it. If you have any other question, you can ask it during the test drive, lunch, or during the dinner. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lee and Mr. Badwan, for your informative answers. Thank you for attending the Hyundai Venue media event. We expect today's event will bring greater confidence in Hyundai Venue. Now we have completed all press conference. Following this, the test drive will be held where you can meet and experience Hyundai Venue, which is today's highlight. Before the test drive, Mr. Adel will give us a quick guide. Please join me.
صباح الخير نورتوا تونس أهلا وسهلا فيكم. My name is Adel and this is my colleague Lutfi and we will be your guide today during the test drive. Let's have a closer look on our schedule for today. We leave immediately after our brief to the test drive. We leave Four Seasons Hotel towards Sidi Bou Said area. That will take around 55 minutes of drive. It's around 46 kilometer distance. We reach to a place called Zahrat Al-Najma Palace. Over there we have a coffee break. It's around 45 to 60 minutes. That will be our first stop point to start creating content. Mohammed Zaru from the PR agency has prepared it's a full team to support you in creating the content. So we have 4 videographers and 1 photographer to help you creating the content. We spend around 45 to 60 minutes and then we walk through the nice alley road of the old city of Sidi Bou Said to a very nice restaurant called Dar Al-Zarouq. Over there we will enjoy a nice traditional lunch. We'll spend around an hour and 15 minutes, and then we hit the road towards the second section of the test drive, which will be from Sidi Bou Said area towards Lalba. Am I correct? I'm saying the right words, Lalba. We will stop at the golf course of Lalba, Gamarth, exactly. We have our second stop point. It will be a great opportunity for all of you to do the content creation. So again, the team with Mohammed Zaru will be there. We'll start creating the content. We have ample time over there to create the content you want. Bakr, we have booked your schedule as requested. So, and then we finish at around 5 o'clock. We come back to the hotel. We have a break of 2 hours, and then we hit the road again in a minivan towards the dinner area or dinner location, which will be Le Golf Le Marassi. Correct? Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. It's also important to mention that during our stay in the golf course, if you wish to drive the car and have an extension for your test drive, we can arrange for that around the area of the golf course. It's available and our marshals will support you. So let us know if you need any support. Now, let me move to the mechanism of how we're going to do the test drive. Today we have prepared a fleet of 15 cars for you. So, 2 media in each car, okay? As you could see behind me, the way we're going to manage the test drive is in a convoy. You can see the blue cars. Those blue cars are the support vehicles where Lutfi and myself will be in car number 1 leading the convoy. And then as you could see, the gray color car are the test drive vehicles. So behind the first car, which we will be in, we will have car number 1, 2, and 3 with you. And then behind you, there will be 1 support vehicle from our side, and then car number 4, 5, and 6, then a support vehicle, and then 7, 8, and 9. And it's so clear on the screen behind me. We will have police support. And thanks to the dealership arranging that. Thank you so much, sir. So they will be supporting us during the test drive convoy today. It's important to know that we have to also respect all the regulations of the roads of Tunis. However, they will be supporting us during the test drive. It's important to know that overtaking is not allowed. We have to stick in a convoy. I had the chance this morning to talk to the media from Tunis, because you know the roads, and we have planned our test drive, not the shortcut, but the long term, the long drive. So please make sure that you stay in the convoy with us. Do not leave the convoy, if you don't mind. Okay? Before I move, I will ask my colleague Lutfi quickly to talk about the convoy and how we're going to manage, just to refresh your memory. تفضل لطفي لو سمحت.
I'm going to do it in Tunisian for Tunisian people, and I want also the Middle East people to understand our dialect. So if we understand on you, please do an effort to understand on us. نحن يعني حنخرج بعد الميتينج ونروح على سيدي بوسعيد. حنلف من النزل وناخذ الطريق اللي السياحيه اللي تؤدي على سيدي بوسعيد، والطريق يعني مسطره وفي اسيستنس للشرطه اللي حتامن اللي باش تامن السيركت اللي باش نعملوه. هذا اللي يعني القسط الاول من السيركت. بعدين حناخذ الطريق السياره اللي تروح على وسط المدينه على تونس، ثم من هناك حنرجع على طريق اللايك زيرو ونروح على سيدي بوسعيد، اين سنترك السيارات ونخليه الفينيو في الباركينج لوت. يعني في شوتينج سيشن في سيدي بوسعيد، ومن سيدي بوسعيد او في سيدي بوسعيد حنروح من النجمه الزهراء اللي هي المكان اللي حنقف فيه في القسط الاول من التور، ومن هناك على ارجلنا نوصل للمطعم اللي فيه الغداء واللي هو دار زروق. بعد ذلك ناخذ السيارات من جديد، ولما ناخذ السيارات حيكون في سويتش من طرف السائقين. السائق اللي يسوق في الصباح قبل الغداء حيترك المكان للسائق اللي حيقوم بنفس او بالقسط الثاني اللي هو مختلف تماما من القسط الاول في الصباح.
تمام، مشكور يا لطفي. اوكي. لازم I have to mention an important point. We have allocated one marshal in each car. He will be seated at the back side, at the back seat, just to support you, especially for the fly-in media coming from outside Tunis. The roads are not easy. City roads, very narrow, very busy. We will just make our best to keep everyone safe and also to enjoy the test drive. And that's why we have taken all these measures to make sure that we will have a very smooth operation during our test drive for today. Just to refresh our memory, always fasten your seatbelt once we start the test drive. Please stick to the speed limit of the streets. The speed limit starts at 50, then it moves up to 70, then 90 kilometers per hour. Just make sure that you drive within our speed, don't get very close to each car, and make sure that you're safe, as we clearly mentioned, and enjoy our test drive. The filming will only happen on the stop points or in the stop points. So basically, the first one will be in Sidi Boussaid, the second one will be here in Lalba area. Okay? So please don't bother yourself filming during the convoy. We would like to keep everything safe and smooth. No overtaking, as we clearly mentioned. In case any of you has any emergency, he wants to stop, please pull off. The convoy will not stop. We will carry over. One of my support vehicles will stop by and will support you. Okay? However, please, if there is no emergency, if you're not sick, if you're not tired, do not stop. We cannot stop. It's very critical. Okay? Sounds good? Any question? Question? It's clear, right? As usual. Okay? So, thank you so much for being with us. I think Zuhair.
Yes.
Yep. I'll hand over to Zuhair, and I'll see you in a bit.
Please remain on the stage for a moment.
Yeah, I'm staying.
I'll join you there.
Correct. Okay. Thank you, Muhammad. Once we get out, please select your car. It's a free seating. So select your friend, for instance, driving with you, and 2 media per car. I have, in the morning, I have requested the Tunisian media to try to take the cars at the back, because you know all the roads and you're very familiar, and keep the first few cars for our guests coming from abroad. Okay? Perfect?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Adel.
Most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now move outside to proceed with test drive. We look forward to having a memorable moment with Hyundai Venue as a guest of Hyundai. However, remember that the most important thing is your safety. I hope you have a great time with Hyundai Venue. This is Zuhair bin Al-Arabi. Thank you.